Why are you wearing a horror shirt?
No comment.
Oh boy, it's my turn. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Ear Review. I'm Amy.
And I'm William.
And today we're going to talk about our last Disney trip that we went on for our 25th wedding anniversary. So we were at Disney for 8 days. It was very magical.
Very magical.
So we're just going to do like a quick little snippet of fun, food, magic, and all the goodies I got.
You're taking over the fear review for a special edition.
Yeah, maybe more than once.
Yeah, and we're planning another Disney trip, so I think more's coming.
I mean, we've been to Disney an embarrassing amount of times for somebody that lives in Texas. We have annual passes.
Yeah.
So we stayed for the first time. We stayed at the Fort Wilderness Campground Cabins,
Which we talked about for a while, and we always ended up going to like the boardwalk and stuff
the Wilderness
like that.
Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boardwalk, because I love the vicinity to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. You can just walk.
And those are our two favorite. So Epcot's like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios is like 10.
Yeah.
Like that,
You just walk there. Okay. Hollywood Studios is like a mile away, and we do not do a 10-minute mile. It's like a 15-minute walk.
I can do a 10-minute mile.
Whatever. I went out there walking, getting prepared for this trip. Anywho, but we've always wanted to stay at the cabins because we love camping, like in a tent, and this is like glamping.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice cabin. So the cabin was amazing. We got there like at 12:30 at night.
Yeah, we got there late.
It was a late flight that we had.
Yeah.
There's video of what the cabin looks like, which there's a lot of videos out there of what the cabin looks like, but they are very, very nice. And we got a super sweet location.
I was really, like, you showed me pictures and stuff, and I was like, that's going to be good. And I know we like camping and stuff like that, so it kind of matches that vibe. And prior to the boardwalk, which is not really our vibe, but like the location just makes it amazing. Wilderness Lodge was our top favorite. And so this is kind of like that.
Yeah.
But you have this small little, like, I say small. I mean, it is like a little thing, but it was way better than I was expecting.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I loved it. You have a queen size bed with 2 bunk beds. We don't need the bunk beds because there's just 2 of us, but they were so cute with the little lights that you can turn on. And then I love the pull down bed because it has that cartoon with the trailer, where the trailer comes unhitched. I don't know which cartoon, but you and I both love that. So anywho, yeah, loved that. The beds were super comfortable. Then you had a full-size kitchen. So the next day, you and I went to Walmart, which was a nightmare. That place was so crowded. We should have just had our stuff delivered.
Yeah, we were like, never again.
Yeah. But it was confusing on the first time staying there. Like, does it get delivered to your cabin? No, it has to get delivered somewhere else, and then they'll deliver it. And so then you have to be there for it to get... It would have been easier if we'd have just...
Yeah, and it was more of a last minute thing, I think, us talking about or trying to figure that out. And then when we read, no, you can't, like, it won't get delivered, we're like, okay, we're just going to go. Cause then it's an unknown at that point. Like,
yeah, but next time I'll just take our chances.
Yeah.
So the cabin's amazing. Loved it. We were able to get a golf cart, but only for 3 nights because, again, we never stayed there.
We waited way too long to try to book that. We were going back and forth on it, and
Well, I didn't know you had to book a golf cart so far in advance.
Yeah.
Those things were sold out. But that was, I have to say right now, that's like one of my most favorite parts about the trip was having a golf cart.
That's one of my favorites too. And it's a necessity. It like we went back and forth on it. Like the first part of our trip, because what you have to do is there's an internal bus system for the Wilderness Lodge Fort Wilderness, that will take you to either, there's 2 different, like 2 ends of the park. There's buses on one side and then buses and boats on the other. And it does like a loop, and it'll pick people up from their cabins, and it'll take them to.
As I say, and then there's stops all throughout.
Yeah, like laundry things and like.
Well, in the different sections of cabins, like these 2 sections, here's a bus stop for these 2 sections. Yeah. Here's a bus stop for these 2 sections.
And like stores and stuff like that, and you can't or it's I read somewhere that there's a little bit of car parking at some of those like stores, general stores, but I never really saw much.
Well, we parked at one of those stores before we got the cart, but there was only 3 parking spots for cars. That's it. And you could only park there for 15 minutes.
Yeah. So the first part of our trip like went as smooth as it could possibly go. We would walk up to our little bus stop, which was right outside of our cabin, and a bus was right there. It would take us to the boat, and the boat was right there. And like, so before we got our cart, like it was like, do we really?
Do we need the cart?
Yeah, I mean, the cart's fun. Like eventually, like the cart's fun. Once we had to turn it in, we had a couple of days left, and it was a nightmare. Like we missed it every single time. Like we were waiting on the bus. We'd be there 10, 15 minutes, and then we'd get over there, and we had just missed the boat. And, like, then we're just standing there.
But it wasn't happening just at our campground. Our little magic got lost, too, because even Magic Kingdom, when we were waiting for the boat to come back, we were waiting, like, 20, 25 minutes for that boat.
Yeah. But that's what it's like. If you're going to stay there and you have the money, like, do it. Get the golf cart.
Yeah.
That'll save you at least. Make sure you can at least cut off 20 minutes. Like, at worst.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Plus, it's just fun.
It is. And that's the thing is like having it, it's fun. You can just run up to the store.
You drive right up to the store. You can drive straight to the pool. You can drive to.
Laundry. That was it. Like, because we were going to be there for the vacation for 2 weeks. So we knew we had to do some laundry halfway through. And so we were able to just jump on a cart, take our laundry over there, do it, and come back. And
then you can get to the restaurant and stuff that's there. Food. That's like our most important part of the trip is the food.
Yeah. That is literally the thing we talk about most is like, where are we going to eat? Are we trying someplace new? Where are the places that we need to eat at?
I mean, the rides are great, and we'll talk about the rides, but we've done the rides several times. It's like, I want to try that food. So we started out at Epcot, which is our favorite park.
Hands down for me. Hands down.
I think it's still my favorite, but then it's Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. And
Hollywood Studios, I guess, is pretty close, but not anything else.
Yeah. I still love Magic Kingdom also. I get my feels there.
Yeah, I know. There's always the question of, are we going to need to end on Magic? Because we never plan it, but I'm always throwing out, okay, I know we're landing on Epcot and we're ending there. Do we need to swing by Magic Kingdom? Are you going to be upset if we don't?
We normally swing by the day before we leave.
Yeah.
And I see it. And then we end at Epcot.
Yeah.
But we started at Epcot and we ate at one of our favorite places, and that's the beer garden.
German food. So, oh, it's so good.
A German buffet. And that's where the magic started because we got sat on, like, right at the stage level, on the floor, right by and right dead center.
Yep.
To watch all of the show.
Because if you've never done it, they have a German band that plays the whole time, and they play different instruments. Like they'll come out with like the big, I call them the Ricola horns.
Yeah, it is
like
Ricola.
They'll do
the bells, different size bells.
Yeah, and then
is it a xylophone?
It's not a xylophone, but basically that's
what it is.
Yeah, and then they just play music with like normal kind of like German music.
Yeah, it lasts for like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. And then they take a break, and then but it's just continuous. They take a break, come back, take a break, come back.
They'll do some Rammstein covers.
Whatever. But it's a yummy buffet. If you like German food.
Yeah, I love German. Well, we love German
food.
So if you like German food, it's really good.
Yeah. And you always get a ginormous beer.
Yes, you can get, I think it's a liter. I think. That's what I always get.
I get, now that they have it, it's weird. It's like orange and Coke mixed.
Yeah.
It's like orange Fanta and Coca-Cola.
It's tasty.
I like it. So that's what I got. Okay, so we started out there. And then later, when we were trying some of the food around the world, I kept seeing everybody's vlogs that they were trying this onion. Kind of looked like pizza.
Yeah.
Like onion bread.
It's like an onion flatbread, basically.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I hate onions. But I kept seeing people going, I don't like onions, but this is pretty good. Or it's like a French onion soup, which I do like French onion soup. I just don't eat the onions in it. So I tried it. I mean, we only took like 2 bites of it because I can't eat a lot of it, but it was actually pretty good. I liked it more than you did.
Yeah, you liked it more than, but you like French onion soup more than I do too.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't bad for as far as like that many onions piled on something. It wasn't bad.
And then we tried their little bread pudding.
It's pretzel bread pudding.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah, I think the flavor was good, but being used to like southern like bread pudding, it was a weird texture.
Yeah.
I think that pretzel bread made it weird.
Well, that, and we have the bread pudding from Vegas that we compare all bread puddings to, and that's a croissant bread pudding.
Butter croissant bread pudding.
In Germany, if we're talking about being there, like around the world, they have the little hut that's for the Alps. I hate that one. It smells like feet.
It does. They're cheese.
That cheese, I won't even try it. And I love cheese, but I can't because I can't get over the smell. And every time we would go, I was like, just walk faster. We got to get away from this.
It is a strong smell.
Because we didn't get anything from Germany's little booth because it's the same stuff they had last year and that we've tried.
Yeah. We didn't mention it's the Food and Wine Festival going on. We should have mentioned that.
Oh,
yeah. Which is why they have not only their normal countries, but they have additional countries that have little booths.
Yeah.
That have more food.
Like specialty drinks and some foods.
Yeah, which I think Alps is one of them. That's not
it
normally
is.
There.
And it's awful.
Yeah,
I hate the smell of it.
Yeah. Whatever cheese.
Go watch people's things where they are actually showing you every single booth. You can see every booth that's there. I'm not going to do that because we didn't try every booth.
We have before, but not this time.
Not this time. Because it was a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
That we've tried. So that was our first day during the day. And then that night, we went and ate at Tony's at the Magic Kingdom because I was like, it's our first night here. I want to see the Magic Kingdom at night. So we, hopped over there. And that was magical because they gave us a seat outside and it was at night during the fireworks. So we could see the fireworks slightly. I mean, it's kind of askew. And that meal was like the best meal I've ever had at Tony's.
It was, and just, I think where we sat, it was like this perfect spot, like outside, out front.
And it was in the corner.
Like it was kind of in the corner. And I think it was like the weather was just really nice. There was like a nice breeze. And it wasn't like real crowded or loud or anything. And then, like you said, the food was just amazing.
Yeah.
Like their bread, like their garlic bread was just like it's on some kind of focaccia or something.
Yeah, that you dip into like an Alfredo sauce.
They call it a cheese sauce. I think it's Alfredo. But that was just really good. And that was like magic. Like I'll say the first part of our trip, like especially the first couple of days and stuff like that, were just like nothing went wrong.
No.
Like it was magical.
Nothing could have been like better.
Yeah.
Then we went and had breakfast at our favorite like Italian Trattorios.
Trattorios or Trattorio.
On the boardwalk.
Yeah. I'll put like the name of it up here.
Because we're butchering it.
Yeah. And it's going to be like Olive Garden.
Which you do need to remember. And maybe if we put it on here, we'll remember. Do not get their Bloody Mary. You do not like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on I like a not very tomato-y Bloody Mary, like thick, like you're drinking a V8. If you like that kind of Bloody Mary, you'll like it. I don't. I like it kind of like thinner.
But we forgot.
Yeah.
This has happened to you before when we ate there.
Yeah. It normally takes like 5 times of me going, remind me not to get that again. And then I'll finally remember, no.
And I got
do I like this Bloody Mary? And you'll tell me if I do or not.
I got some peach mint non-alcoholic fruit juice that was everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you really loved that.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really good. And that food was all amazing.
Their breakfast is amazing. We found that, was it last trip?
Yeah, 2 trips ago.
If you haven't had their breakfast, it's really good. I always get like I've gotten their steak and eggs, which is really good. It's called something slightly different, but it's basically steak and eggs. And their eggs.
I don't know. It's in that like skillet.
Like their skillet eggs, and it's got like this like
I should have looked it
tomato
up.
sauce and like cheese, and like you get like these 2 pieces of like crostini kind of bread, and it is amazing.
I get a breakfast pizza,
which is that's really good too. Yeah. So if you're looking for a nice place to eat breakfast, that's a good place.
Let's see. We ate at Ohana. That was the first time.
Yep.
As a Polynesian. Again, we got a seat right by the window so we could see the castle from where we were sitting.
Yep.
But there was no fireworks or anything going on because of the time of
day.
day.
Just a good view, yeah.
But it was a very nice view.
And we've heard that like you can see the fireworks and everything, like if you happen to get a table at that time. And
if you're staying there late enough.
Yeah.
And that food was delicious.
And it's kind of like a all you can eat kind of like family style thing where like they'll just like, hey, do you need some more chicken wings?
Yeah.
Do you need some more noodles? Do you need, and they just like keep bringing it. But that was all.
That was really good. And the bread pudding, I've seen a lot of videos that say that's the best bread pudding at Disney World. And maybe it is. It was very good, but it's not the best bread pudding we've ever had.
I'm starting to feel like a bread pudding snob here, but it came down to texture. Like the flavor wasn't bad, but it's a pineapple bread pudding, and then so you have that like pineapple kind of fibery kind of like texture in there with it, and it's just meh.
We ate at Whispering Canyon Cafe at the Wilderness Lodge.
And it's been a while since we ate there too.
Yeah, it has been. We've eaten there several times since we used to stay there. But that was really good. I got breakfast, and you got the carnivore.
Yep.
So it had brisket and ribs.
Same kind of thing where you just get like a plate of like a little bit of everything, and they just come around, hey, need more of that, need more of this. But they're one of those restaurants that are very interactive.
Yeah.
So like if you get something you want ketchup,
you have to yell you want ketchup.
That you have to yell. And then the people that asked for ketchup before, like they basically bring all of the ketchup from the rest of the restaurant to your table. Mm-hmm. And then the next time someone wants ketchup, you all have to get up and bring them the mm-hmm. ketchup. And they kind of like give you a hard time and stuff like that. So I know some people just don't like that type of thing, just in case, but.
Yeah, and they do, you do your towels or your napkins, like kids do a horse race around a stick horse race.
The stick horse thing.
I love it. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
We didn't need ketchup, so we didn't have to get embarrassed. But I had breakfast, so it came with Mickey waffles, which are always amazing, and, sausage bacon.
Your dad always gets just like their, not Mickey
Belgian waffle.
Belgian waffle. I think he said that's
like the best waffle. Yeah. It's just I wanted the whole little variety.
Yeah.
And Mom gets the carnivore, like what you got.
Which seems funny. Up. Yeah, I know. That just doesn't seem like something.
She's like the least meat eater, and she loves going there and getting the carnivore.
Yeah.
We ate at the patisserie place in France. The one that's at the back of the shop, like one of the souvenir shops.
Yeah.
We got a big macaron.
Yeah, it was big.
It's like that big.
Yeah, and I think it was like raspberries and it's like some cream and
like
that was good.
Creme pat or custard or something.
Yeah.
I like that one way better. We tried a macaron from the bake shop last year, and it had rose in it. I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, I liked it more than you did. I agreed. Like the rose was a little heavy on it.
Yeah.
It was a little rose forward.
This one was better.
It didn't kill it.
And I think it was cheaper than the bake shop.
Oh yeah,
bake shop is expensive.
Yeah.
And then we got an almond croissant, which was good. And a beignet.
And what was funny is we were looking at this thing that had powdered sugar on it, and we're like, we wonder what that's at. And we were like,
okay, I was like, I want to get that.
And we're like, okay, we're gonna have the beignet, we're gonna have the almond thing, we're gonna have that, and then we're getting closer to the thing. We're like, and what's this powdered? And she starts to grab it, and we're like, oh, that's the beignet.
It just doesn't look like a beignet, like a New Orleans beignet.
That's what we're used to. It's like a kind of like a donut, basically.
Yeah, it looks more like a donut.
Yeah,
but it was yummy.
Yeah,
it was good. All of those were good.
I think it was maybe a hazelnut one, I think.
And we sat and had a nice little seat in France by the water canal.
Yeah. And again, I think it was like one of those kind of, magical moments where it was great weather, like the nice breeze kind of sitting out there.
It was earlier in the day.
Yeah.
But we should say you and I take breaks during the middle of the day. Like we go out in the morning until like lunchtime. And after lunch, like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at the latest, we leave. And we go back
when it starts getting real hot
to the hotel.
And
between like
crowded and
2 and 5. No, we're just relaxing, taking a nap, whatever.
Yeah,
because it took its hot.
Yeah,
in October.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, I mean I know it's way hotter in the summer, but it still gets hot during the day.
It was a little warmer this time for October. I felt like the first part.
Yes.
But
once we got to Universal, we were able to. It was a little cooler.
Yeah.
Our anniversary dinner.
That's what I was about to say. Our anniversary dinner.
The most important dinner.
Yeah.
Was Bourbon Steakhouse. Bourbon Street.
No, Bourbon Steak.
Bourbon Steak. Yeah, that was amazing. I had the French onion soup, which is the best French onion soup I've ever had.
I tried that. I think that's the best French onion soup I've ever had.
Right?
Like I was kind of like,
that was amazing.
That. Yeah.
And you got
tuna tartare,
which I did not try.
And it was amazing. Like I had only had it once, oddly in Orlando for a work trip. But it was just you liked it,
and it was tuna tartare, not steak tartare.
It was tuna tartare,
and then we shared a crab cake, which was one of those good crab cakes where there's barely any filler. It was mainly just crab,
just lump crab sitting on a plate. That was amazing too.
That was amazing. And I don't think, because we have pictures, you're going to put little pictures up of stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't take pictures of the steak because it was a great steak. But steak's a steak.
Yeah.
Well, it's still not better than your steak.
We're in Texas, so like this is beef country. So like we have steak for breakfast.
I mean, seriously.
And we have a ton of just really good steak restaurants around here. So it was a really good steak. So I'm not putting it down, but it's like
steak.
For us, it's like it was a good steak. So like,
it was a steak.
It wasn't oh my God.
It wasn't a life-changing steak.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
Yeah. For those of you who aren't blessed to come from Texas, you'll probably love it.
We loved it.
Yeah.
And then we got, for dessert, the beignets. Now, these are beignets like what we're used to, beignets. And they came with 3 different dips, like a creme brulee, but it was a butterscotch.
Butterscotch,
creme brulee, like a chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse, and one other thing. It'll be in the picture. But that was really good. It was weird because we ended up like, we weren't really dipping the stuff in it at all. You end up just kind of like eating the stuff like as a little like side thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really what it is, and they just call it a dipping sauce, but
yeah, because it really was like 3 little desserts, and then the beignets were desserts.
Yeah.
Oh, we did Beak and Barrel.
Beak and Barrel.
That is now like, I'm glad that I got us in because it is not an easy thing to get a reservation for. So like 60 days out, if you're staying there at the park where you can make reservations 60 days out, that should be the very first thing you go for because it's going to be gone. You said that is now every trip we've got to be able to get into Beak and Barrel.
To me, a must. Like it's one of those cool things. Like the food's good. And the drinks were surprising because sometimes when they're like specialty drinks and like the Star Wars, but like I don't really like any of the drinks that they come up with for Star Wars. But like the drinks were good and it's just so well done in there. Like it looks amazing. And we'll put some we'll have some video here, but like it's like interactive in a really cool way. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were standing, but in the main room, and we didn't mind standing because we had the view of where all the action was going.
Yeah. That to me is a must. And the food's actually really good.
We got the Island Provisions, which is where you get plantain chips, tortilla chips, and like pita bread. And then you get like a mango, I think, chimichurri, or like a chimichurri, a mango, like mango chutney
salsa. Or chutney. Yeah, mango chutney.
And then we got the corn griddle cake with chicken, with braised chicken. That was really good.
Yeah.
You got, I know it's kind of a souvenir, but we could go ahead and show it. You got the Plunder's Punch, where you get to keep the cup.
Yeah, this thing. And what's silly, which is really awesome. Like it's like legit, like it's got heft to it. It's nice.
We're gonna set it out like a souvenir.
Yeah.
Or decor.
Her mom, of course, watches all the vloggers and stuff like that, and they were talking about getting the first editions, which I got. And I didn't care about, like, I normally don't care about anything like that. But of course, your mom started talking about it, so you started caring about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. But then the more y'all kept talking about it, the more I was like, well, man, now I gotta get a first edition. And so I'm like hoping, like, and as soon as we get there, and like they bring it to you in a drink, but then they'll like, we'll bring you your actual one.
Yeah, you get a non-used one in a box.
Yeah, that's in a box and wrapped up and all that, and got a first edition. Luckily,
well, yeah, because
trip would have been ruined.
Whatever, because mom, we texted, of course, mom and dad pictures, and mom was like, "Is it a first edition?" But you were still drinking it, and you hadn't gotten your the one that was going to be yours yet. So we looked, and the one you were drinking out of was a first edition. So we didn't let them take the cup. You kept saying, "No, I'm still drinking on it," until they brought us ours, and we opened it up and made sure it was a first edition. Because I was like, if it's not, I will swap them out. I will pour the ice into the other cup, and we will swap them out. But
you're getting that first edition.
We didn't have to do that. We got a first edition. No. You also tried the Lit Fuse.
Yeah, all the drinks were like, both of the ones I had were really good.
I got the treasure trove. It's a non-alcoholic, fruity little drink. I love my fruity little drinks.
Yeah.
Or like citrusy. And then it had like a cake.
Like
it
a
looks
cake
like
pop.
ice cream, but it's cake. But it's not like a cake pop like a ball.
It looks like
a popsicle. It's a cake popsicle.
Yeah.
And then like a little cake donut kind of brownie thing or something. Or chocolate.
Yeah.
And then some caramel popcorn.
Yeah. And for like the amount of money, I feel like we paid for that. Like you get a bunch just like with your drink, that little.
Oh, you get a whole little plate
Yeah.
of little desserts.
Yeah.
That was good.
For me, that's a you have to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we don't have to get the collectible cup anymore.
Well, I gotta get second edition. I gotta get the third edition.
Whatever. Maybe they'll come out with some new ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we did try a new place at Disney Springs.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Eats.
Yeah, we love her on the Food Network.
Yeah, I can't remember her name now, but it's Indian food. But it's like an Indian, like modern Indian food, which we both love Indian food. We have a great place here. But I think it's a really cool place if you've never had Indian food. It can kind of introduce you to it.
Because like a
the
fusion.
flavors and stuff. Yeah. Because I always said before you tried it, you're like, well, what's it like? And to me, like, at least here in Texas, like, there's nothing like it. Like, there's nothing I can say that is, it tastes like this. It's similar to that. Like, their flavor palette is just so different than what we were used to. But we got a pizza and poutine.
That poutine.
Yeah, it was really good. And so I think those are, it's kind of like a cool kind of introduction to Indian food if you've never had it.
We went to GO82. That is an adults only or 21 and up only bar in Epcot.
Yeah.
It was, it was neat. It was different. It's not anywhere that I'd say you have to go.
I'd be cool with like, because I think we had to make a reservation.
Yeah.
Like
You
doing
have to
it
make a
every
reservation
time.
everywhere.
Yeah, making one just because it's a kind of a cool, like get out of the heat for a little bit if you're still kind of there, relax for a second. The drinks were really good. I got a brown butter old fashioned, which was really good. And they saw it was our anniversary, so they gave us a little glass of champagne.
They did. That was good.
That was sweet. And you got I think it was some kind of.
It was some kind of specialty because I can't find it on the menu.
Yeah.
It was like a banana, but they were able to make it without alcohol.
It was like a banana bread martini of some kind or something. Like that.
But it was like a espresso martini, and then we had the fungi flatbread.
Yeah, mushroom flatbread, which was really good.
Yeah, it was good. It was just like I don't know. It's
I know what you're saying though. It's not. It
the
didn't,
decor is just very meh.
Yeah, and it's not like there's like entertainment or like an
Yeah.
experience.
I
or
guess, like you
anything.
said, it's a good place just to be able to sit and cool off. And
It was cool though because when we first got there, because I think we got there around the time it started getting really hot. Because I feel like we were both really hot. And when we were waiting for our table, they walk around with like really cold.
that was the best
hand
thing.
towels, like wet hand towels, so you can kind of like cool off and stuff.
I didn't want to give that hand towel back.
Yeah, they had to like rip that out of here.
I was like, can I have another one of those?
That was, and I think that might have been kind of a little bit of a shock because like that felt like it was like, oh, we're gonna walk into this like cool environment, and then you go in there and it's not a loud bar, but
It was loud.
well, I think loud bar like you're going into
Well, like music. I'm talking loud. Like
Yeah.
everybody, like I said's volume was at 11.
Yeah.
So it was just like bouncing off all the walls with all of these noises.
loud, not rowdy. I get maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But you know what? The bourbon steak was the same way.
I think that we talked about, but I think that was because of the IT convention. There was a ton of IT people being
Well,
there.
they were loud
So I
too.
think it was just, them.
I mean, like,
You know.
I do have sensitive ears. So I hear everything. So that
Yeah.
could have something to do with it. Whereas, like, the Beak and Barrel, I'm sure that was loud, but I didn't notice if it was loud.
Well, but
because
they're playing music. It's interactive.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
it's
different.
when there's nothing going on but people talking, and then it's just like I hear their conversation and their conversation, it's like it's too much. It's an overload.
Yeah, but sometimes it's funny because I'm like, what did they say? What are you
Well,
listening to?
well,
What is
yeah.
it, girl? And you're like, hold on.
What is it, girl? I think that's everywhere we ate. Oh, we did finally get was a Bronto wrap. That was really good.
Yeah, that was surprisingly good.
Yeah, and that was the first time we'd been into that place.
Yeah, because it's like a hot dog with like a sausage
and like a pita bread,
and then some pork, sliced
and some
pork,
sauces.
Yeah, it just works really well together. It was really good, and the little restaurant too was actually really cool.
Yeah, I don't know why we've never been in there.
Yeah, because we went to the Olga's Cantina, and neither one of us. The atmosphere was really cool.
It's worth going to see it.
It's worth, but the drinks are horrible.
Ugh, it was awful.
But yeah, that
one was really nice, and it was cool inside. Like, yeah, I really like that. I think.
The only other thing is, I think the last night we were there for Rose and Crown. I don't know if we want to talk about the food. Which we had never I think they're there's like 2 restaurants that we always just like
Flying Fish,
poor Flying Fish
at Boardwalk. We have canceled our reservation the last 3 trips or 4 trips.
I think 4.
That it just doesn't meet them. Like we get there and we plan on it, and then something else happens, and we're like, Flying Fish we
get tired or
something has to be moved. Yeah. So we can do something else we really want to do, and it's always always the one that hits the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
And Rose and Crown.
Yeah.
We were always supposed to eat there.
But I don't know if we made reservations or if they're always on the list when we're going to make the reservations.
That's it. They're always on the list.
Just not making the cut.
Yeah. But this time we did the fireworks package so we could watch the Epcot show.
Yeah. So the food was really good. Like the fish and chips, I
liked your fish and chips more than I liked my shepherd's pie.
Yeah, I think I was the same way too.
Although technically it's a cottage pie, I think, because it's made with beef instead of lamb.
Yeah, I agree. I think the fish and chips were better. They're just really good.
It was really good. It's ginormous.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Was there 2 of them, or was it just one huge?
I can't remember, but it was ginormous.
Yeah.
And you get with that package, you get unlimited drinks.
Yeah,
could be alcohol.
Yeah, they're legit. Like they give you like a bar menu of all these different like snake bites, Guinness, these different kind of mixed
if you really went for it, you wouldn't be able to walk out of there.
No, I was like, wait, hold on, what? And they're like, yeah, it's unlimited. All of these alcoholic drinks you can have as many as you want, and so you got to be careful. Yeah.
Of course, I think that's kind of the way it is everywhere in Epcot. And we have done that way back in the day. There were plenty of times we walked around the world at Food and Wine Festival and woke up the next day going, what's all over our shorts and our pants? And it was plum wine. Because I imagine we were just walking and sloshing and laughing and having a good old time. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I just got older and I can't handle it anymore. So
it hurts.
It hurts so bad. So I have to stick to the non-alcoholic. I did try a shandy there, which was like Harp and Sprite, but I didn't even drink that.
No. I think maybe I finished that one for you.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I took down lots of Sprites, though.
But that was another... So that was late. That was towards the end of the trip, which, there's some video there, too, of, us going to Hollywood Studios where it started, raining, and it is the windiest I have ever seen at Disney, I think. We've got some video, your hair is, whipping. It's, blowing your ears off. And
oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. But, so we had some kind of weather stuff going on there that just caused some issues. But towards the end of the trip, that was, I think our last night there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was another amazing night. Weather. We had a great spot out right by the thing,
right there in front
for the fireworks, and we had seen the fireworks before when we were going back.
What the dang show was called?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's all about people being on the same music key tune.
I love how you're first.
It is a really good show, but you gotta to me you gotta make it through the first 3 minutes of it or 4 minutes of it. We had started to watch it in past years, and then the first part of it's just so cheesy.
It was that I was and it was crowded. There's always a big crowd.
Back to the room.
I was let's just go.
Let's just walk back to the boardwalk.
This is too cheesy.
Oh my gosh. But once you get past that, they start playing music from some of the movies, and it's really good.
And the show itself was good, and it's some on the water, and I'm just crying.
Yeah. Yeah. I attempted to count the number of times you cried on the trip, but first day was 7. The second day was, I stopped counting at 4, and I was like, I'm going to have to get a calculator at this point. So
now crying, let's be, it's not crying. It's getting
tears.
choked up.
It's happy tears.
It's just like walking in and seeing the castle and getting I'm a little verklempt. It's not like I'm like, ah.
No, it's not like you're bawling. It's happy tears.
It's like,
yeah.
But like at the show at Epcot, that was the last night, and we were leaving the next day, so the tears were falling a lot harder, or faster, I should say.
Yeah.
But it's in silent. I do it in silent. Oh. Okay, as far as the Food and Wine Festival goes, we didn't eat a whole lot of the booths. I know that. But our favorite is Hawaii, I think.
Yes.
We had the bowl last year, and we had it again this year. It's poke?
Poke bowl, yeah, but it's got
with
fish, spam, I think a wasabi mayo, I think rice.
It has a fish?
Does it not have a fish?
I thought it was just spam. Whatever it was, it was delicious.
We had that twice. I think maybe you just said that. It's just good. It's
and then like a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah. That bowl is kind of like if you like sushi, and maybe that's why I think there's sushi in it. Maybe there's just a flavor in there that's
and
the
maybe
same.
there is. I don't know.
But it's just like we should have just got our own, because like we're like trying to share, but
it's you get a bite, then I get a bite, and you get a bite, then I get a bite, and then it was like that little pineapple cheesecake.
Yeah.
And it's shaped and colored like a little pineapple. It was super cute. I liked it. You're not a huge cheesecake fan, but
it was good for
a
cheesecake. But yeah, I'm not a huge cheesecake fan.
I thought it was good.
But that pulled pork like sandwich was like really good too.
And then we got the pavlova from Australia that I was super excited for, because you've always wanted to have a pavlova. We see it on the Great British Bake Off where they make it.
Yeah, I was excited about that, and
it wasn't
like,
very good.
No, I don't know what it is about a pavlova that I'm like, I want to eat that.
You want to love it.
I want to love that, but I don't. The way that we've seen it on TV, I don't think we've gotten like out in the wild.
I think it's crunchier, the ones you had,
the one
than what they look like on the British Bake Off.
Yeah, like the ones that we had there was just like a crunchy meringue with like some berries on top of it. To me, that is not what has been presented to me by the Great British Bake Off.
I think so. I feel like we've spent too much time on food.
We started out saying that's the most important part of our trip, so
this is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
Okay, so then we'll move into the fun part of it.
Okay. Out of all the parks, number 1 favorite ride?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, and we rode that 4 times?
4 times.
We rode it Saturday and Monday and Thursday and 4 times.
Yep.
And we got the same song twice. So we got 3 different songs. So favorite ride, hands down, that one. If we're talking Epcot, I love Frozen.
That's a good one.
I like Frozen. And there's Ratatouille, Soarin', which I always like Soarin'. At least do it once on the trip. We don't do it every time we go.
Remy's kind of a once for me too. Like it's good to do once, but it's not.
They're supposed to be changing that so it's not 3D anymore, which I think will be better. I'm not a huge fan of the 3D rides.
No, and it's weird. Their 3D is like once you kind of get past here, like it starts to start getting blurry.
Yeah,
it's like cool because you're riding through like you're a rat or like a mouse, like he is, and so they've got all this big stuff. Like
I like that,
which is you're supposed to be really small, but the 3D just kind of throws it off.
Yeah, I think they're changing that. And then there's the new test track. That test track, like, it'll beat you up. Or at least it cracks me up because Mom and Dad love it, or at least they ride it multiple times on their trips. And I'm like, how? It's squishing my knees. It like when it slams the brakes, my knees are slamming into the back of the seat or, whatever. And I don't know. Can't handle it.
No, you were in the middle, and because it's 3 people, and there was a single rider next to you, and I think he was taller than me.
Yeah.
And so, I mean,
all 3 of us.
Yeah, my knees were hitting like hard, so I know he was.
Because he was doing the same thing. Stop hitting the brakes.
I like the new version better. I think it's an improvement, but I'm still just not a huge test track fan.
Yeah.
But
that is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spaceship Earth. I love doing Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
But hands down, Guardians of the Galaxy favorite ride. And that thing goes backwards, goes fast, spins you around, but it is the smoothest ride.
Yeah.
Nothing gets banged up, dinged. I don't know.
Nothing gets dong banged up.
Like, you don't get ding donged in there. I don't know what I was trying to say.
What were you expecting on that ride?
I don't know. Whatever. And we always try to do fun poses in that. So I always like the pictures that we do. Then there's Hollywood Studios. You've got Toy Story Mania.
That's always fun.
Love Toy Story Mania.
It's sad because the next day I'm like, why does my arm hurt?
I know.
And it's from.
And you were the champion. I won.
I did. Yep.
But then you won the next two times.
I think every other trip you've won. So
I don't know. I'll get you next trip. At least won once. Then there's Tower of Terror and the Runaway Railway, which then you get stuck in your head. Nothing can stop me now.
No, nothing can stop us now.
Nothing can stop me now.
I know that's right.
I make up my own lyrics. Love that. Then Slinky Dog, which is like my mom's favorite ride ever, which cracks me up. She loves Slinky Dog.
I don't know. Like, it's not that it's a bad ride.
It's fun.
But she's like, that's the first thing we're going to ride.
That's her favorite. She has to ride Slinky Dog every day. She's like, Slinky Dog is where it's at. Which I know I keep bringing up Mom and Dad. They weren't on our trip with us, but they're actually there now.
Yeah, they go a lot.
They're at Disney now.
Yeah, I'm married into a Disney fanatic family.
Yeah.
Just like you married into a horror fanatic.
Exactly.
Family.
Happy, bright, dark.
But
you're not dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, I love that one. I know that, I mean, you kind of can change the outcome, how well you do or whatever. I just think it's fun. It's interactive.
It's like a video game kind of. And this time around, we got to ride it by ourselves.
That was neat.
Yeah,
there was
really
nobody
cool.
else in the cockpit with us, just you and I.
That was really cool.
And then Star Tours, but we never got to see Grogu.
We rode that
4 times?
4 times, I think.
Or 5?
Like, we saw 2 of the times we saw new stuff that we hadn't seen, I think.
Yeah, we saw new stuff.
But, man, we just could not see the Grogu one. And Grogu's your favorite.
Yeah, I want to see him so bad. I have Grogu ears, but they're not new, so I didn't bring them in here. Magic Kingdom, your favorite.
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion. Mine too.
Rode that every time we go there.
Yeah, we rode that, I think, 3 times.
Yeah.
Love Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Tiana's, Peter Pan.
We should say Tiana's is the best at night if you can do it, because everything lights up, like, especially because there's fireflies and stuff like that. Like, when you're outside and that part of it, it just looks really cool.
Well, that, and you can see the castle lit up, but it tends to go down quite a bit.
That's the problem, and especially later in the day, it seems to go down.
Because it went down while we were there, and I was like, this is the only night we get to ride it at night. But luckily, right before we left, we were notified it came back up. Which, I mean, I'm not going to say anything. Once we talk about Universal, talk about things shutting down. Like, come on now.
Yeah. That'll be
That'll be a whole thing I'll have attitude about. There's, Peter Pan, Winnie the Pooh, Small World. I mean, they have so many rides at Magic Kingdom, but our favorite's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And it's a slow-moving ride. That's the thing. I think my favorite rides, except for Guardians, are the slow ones, where you're just seeing everything
versus like a roller coaster. Or something. Yeah.
That's what
it
gets me in our feels. Oh yeah, I enjoy watching that.
It's always like a random thing we do, PhilharMagic, where it's like, I think we're always going to end up doing it. We never plan it, but it's like just a cool kind of get out of. Like
it's normally like we're waiting for our fast pass for the next ride, and then we're like,
relax and like kind of cool off a bit.
Yeah, let's go in and do that. And then that leaves with Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom has the Avatar Land, which in all honesty we did none of that this year. Because that day I was just like, I was tired and I kind of had a baby headache. So we went and rode the safari because I love to see the safari, which that's really good to do first thing in the morning, or they say like around 4 or 5 o'clock at night, because that's when they feed the animals at night, and then in the morning they're just more active. We saw so many animals, and we went at like 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but we got it took a long time because we got stuck.
Because all the animals kept being in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think giraffes were a culprit, and then was it rhinos? I think kept just getting in there.
Yeah, and just blocking it. And so
we just kind of got stuck.
I think we were on that ride for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. But the standout of Animal Kingdom, do you remember what I'm talking about? I can't remember if we got it first.
No, we got it when we were leaving.
A cronut.
Yeah, from Joffrey's.
From Joffrey's. That was really good.
We
had never had one before, right?
No. Well, we'd had a cronut here.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember.
But the reason we got a cronut was because a vlogger had a cronut from Joffrey's, and I was like, a cronut? What's that? And then a donut place here had them. But those are different than, I don't know. It was...
There's kind of looks like it's going to be a toaster pastry, but it's got like a little kind of hole in the middle, but it's
just
it's more
square.
kind of rectangle shaped.
Yeah, rectangle, but with a little hole.
But if you don't know what it is, it's a croissant donut.
Yeah.
It's like a mix between a croissant and a donut.
It was delicious.
Really good.
That was really, really good.
Really good. And we got tons of Joffrey. Like we were trying all the different Joffrey's coffees. I don't think there was any that we were like, oh, that's disgusting.
No, I don't think so.
There's some that we like more than others, but
yeah, always enjoy coffee. So we didn't do a whole lot of Animal Kingdom this time.
No.
Because we had breakfast at Boma that day.
Oh,
so we were leaving and we were supposed to go back, but we ate breakfast at Boma's, and then it was like I was kind of tired. We woke up early, and then you're all full from breakfast, and it's like, do you really want to go back and do Avatar? We've done it before. Or can we just go back and take a nap? Yeah. So that's the fun. Then Magic.
What was the magical things that happened on
Okay, so for me, the most magical / fun was the golf cart riding at night. We would come back from the parks and we would get all cleaned up and put on our pajamas, and it was kind of chilly, so I'd be able to put on my sweatshirt, which I hadn't been able to wear, and I had like I got that Cutie Boo sweatshirt online, and I hadn't got to wear it. But we had I think we made coffee. Yeah. Okay, so we had that, and we drove around all around Fort Wilderness, and everybody decorates for Halloween.
Like on their little campsites and RV sites.
Like they go all out. Like I knew that they decorated, and I'd seen some videos, but I thought maybe it was just the weekend of Halloween that they really did that stuff. But no, it's like some people take up several campsites where like you can have a camper or a tent. It looks like they buy like multiple sites and have it all decorated. And I mean,
like they have the blow up stuff and like tall ones, big ones.
They have animatronics.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Like the Chucky?
Animatronics and I mean,
they go all out.
Yeah, they go all out.
And we drove around for like an hour and a half each night, all 3 nights that we had it.
Yeah, because like almost every single camping loop, like if you've ever been into any kind of like state park or anything like that, it's very similar where you have a road and then you'll have a loop of like sites where people are at. Then you go down further and then a loop on the other side. And that's what we did. We just went around and
we did it 3 nights in a row. Even though we were seeing the same stuff, I didn't care because it was so much fun.
Yeah, and we even one night, which we didn't have it up loud enough, and I have some video of it I may put in here. We were playing horror music as we were like going through it, which like I think we played like Friday the 13th and Halloween, like driving around. So it kind of
and Dracula, I think.
And Dracula, yeah. It just kind of added a little bit of ambiance to it and stuff like that.
Well, and there was the one road that I went down and thought I was going down like something wrong because there was absolutely no campsites, and we turned around. I reversed and turned around and almost like went into like a ditch or something.
Cinnamon Ferry Road or something like that.
No, Fern.
Cinnamon Fern Road or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then we kept driving and we saw what we were like, no, that looks like the end of it. And you were like, I think you were going the right way. So we went back. There was only 2 people on that entire circle that was camped. One had nothing. So it was like very, very dark because, we're doing this at, kind of like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the most decorated site of the entire campground, basically. But the rest of it is completely dark and completely abandoned seeming. So it was really creepy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not supposed to be scared at Disney World.
Yeah. It was cool and kind of creepy because it's like it's a long
really long.
Yeah, it's a big loop. So like, and the people that were there weren't there. It didn't seem like, so it was all just dark and everything. So it was cool and kind of creepy.
I think it was like a minute long or something. I think at one point, I don't know if you were driving and we did it again, or no, maybe I was, and I was like, oh, I don't know why I'm not slamming on the gas as hard as I can. I don't know why I'm going so slow. There's nothing to look at. You were like
going slow through
there. But
there.
I think it's because I was kind of spooked. And so I like let off on the gas because I was like, am I in a place I'm not supposed to be? Like, but that was like, I don't know. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, that was definitely I think the most magical part of the trip.
I mean, obviously the amazing seats that we got everywhere. At Tony's, that was the first night, and that was just amazing that we had this seat outside and we could kind of see the fireworks, but mainly hear them and just be a part of it and see the decorations on Main Street as much as you can from where we were sitting. The Rose and Crown fireworks show, that was amazing, being so close to that.
The parade, you got to see the parade.
Oh my gosh, yes, the first night, which is a Saturday night. And my mom, thanks Mom, had said, watch the last parade. And that night, it was at like 10 o'clock, I think, or something like that. And she was right. There was like no crowds at all. We went over to Frontierland and got a spot. And we were in the front. We got to sit. We only got there like 15 minutes before it started. And you got me my first little souvenir. I'll go ahead and show it. The Jack popcorn bucket. The popcorn was in there. But he's so cute. His little head moves, and this
lights up.
I don't know if you can tell that it's lit up.
Yeah, you can.
And then it like can do like where it fades in and out.
Yeah. And
supposedly it glows in the dark. So we're thinking it's like his teeth glow, and maybe zero glows.
Yeah.
And like his little arm moves, so you can be like, hey. But that was fun because I was thirsty. You went and got a Sprite and a water and came back with the popcorn bucket.
So I guess.
And also magical, the cabins. Like, we loved the cabins. Like, I don't know. It was great. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I guess, this podcast. I don't want to leave this podcast. It's the longest podcast, I think, ever. People are like, I'm out. Okay, souvenirs. I think these are the least amount of souvenirs we've ever bought at Disney. And we also bought way more once we went over to Epic. Like, it was embarrassing how much we got.
That's going to be a long podcast just because of the souvenirs.
Yeah. Okay, so you got one. I love a matching set.
Yeah, anytime we get these, we try to get a matching set.
So it says Most Magical Kitchen.
Yep.
Can you see mine?
Yep.
So I have a pink one, and inside it's got like a Minnie Mouse cupcake, and his is Mickey.
Yeah.
Love that. So he loves drinking out of this little mug. But you do. The mornings that I have mine, you have yours in this cup.
I'm the same way. We've got, like, whenever I'm setting them up or getting us coffee, I'm like, okay, we're matching.
Which ones go together?
Yeah.
Then we got this one that says Walt Disney World. And it has all of the parks on it. And the cool thing is it's color changing. So as you put hot drinks in it, everything changes colors. And it's actually really pretty vibrant.
Yeah.
I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, we were looking for that one.
People sell stuff to me all the time. I was like, ooh, I need to get that.
And I think it took a second to find that one, too.
It
I don't
did.
think it was everywhere.
Then I got this little spatula that says a dash of magic. And it's got Mickey and Minnie.
It actually goes with everything.
And then we got this Haunted Mansion pass holder magnet that has the
hat box.
Hat box. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
We got this from Epcot for doing one of those little...
is that the Remy's fromage?
Or the pumpkin? No.
Pumpkin one? One or the other.
Yeah.
We did both of them, so...
Just because it's just fun. Yeah, the other one we got a bento box. And I gave that to Mom. But this is a little... oh my gosh.
A cornhole.
Cornhole. Thank you.
Which if you've never done those, like they're kind of fun to do at Epcot. They'll have a Remy's fromage where you get like there's.
I think
cheese
that's the one that
dishes.
came with the bento box. Nope, you're thinking of something else. Oh. So you have Remy's where you buy a little scavenger hunt and you have to look for the little Remy's.
Yep.
And then, like in all the different countries going around.
Yeah, and he's hidden in
different places.
You find
so
him.
He has like a peppercorn, grinder, and you have to then take that sticker and put whatever country it was that he was in.
Yep.
Then with that, you get a bento box. Then there's the pumpkin one where you have to find all the like decorated pumpkin, jack-o'-lanterns, whatever.
Which are in shops or outside, or
and they're more. Right. In the other part of Epcot, not the worlds, the Earth countries, the World Showcase. I think that's why we keep saying the World Showcase. And with that, you get this.
Remy's fromage thing is like you get like a drink at the end of it, like a little
cup like a yogurt, or parfait or something like that. Then we got this little Yahtzee, which we had gotten this for Mom and Dad last year because they love Yahtzee, and it has the little Yahtzee cups, and they represent all the different parks.
And they're like legit, like
they're hefty little cups. And I was like, I play that with them quite a bit. I want my own. And then I got, let me move this. These two sweatshirts. Cream is not my favorite, but I loved what was on it. So what does it say? Pumpkin
spice and everything nice.
Pumpkin spice and everything nice. So I was like, okay, that's too cute. And it does get cold in Texas where we need a little sweatshirt. Yep. And then they had a Christmas one out, and I was like, that's a must. Plus, I like green. I don't know what this one says.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. So, yeah.
Yeah, luckily they just started putting a little bit of Christmas stuff out here. Let's say. Yeah. Oh, those are new ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So each time we do one of these where I'm showing something or talking about something Disney or Christmas, I'm thinking we could do Christmas on this channel, whatever. I'll put on New Year's because I have several pairs, but these are the only pair I got this trip.
If we haven't, I think we talked about it maybe on our last podcast, if not, but this is going to be kind of like 3 special edition episodes. So this is episode 1 because our trip was 2 weeks. Episode 1 is the ear review for Disney. Then next episode we're going to do Universal and Halloween Horror Nights, which thank God we go back to the fear review. It's in my territory again.
It'll mainly be Epic and Halloween Horror Nights, not the Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios.
Yeah. And then third episode will be Spooky Empire, which is a horror convention.
Which will be your fear review again.
So, 3 special edition episodes, and then we will resume our normal programming. Programming. We will resume our normal programming, which I think will be Keeper. But that's on the schedule, but we haven't been able to find any place that has it.
Oh no!
But
oh no!
Don't worry, we'll be able to go to Dallas.
I hope you can find somewhere close by that we can see this movie by the director who did Longlegs and the Monkey, both which I did not enjoy.
Osgood Perkins, thank you. Who is horror royalty?
To who?
Is Anthony Perkins' son.
Well, that's lovely. I'm happy for him for that.
I'm with you though. Like, anyway, we won't get into that, but yeah. So,
this is not the fear review.
Yeah, not the fear review. So just letting everybody know what's coming. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See you real soon.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to the Fear Review, where the fear is family.